What else? All right, punitive damages for threats. You have 30 seconds for the threats. Who did she threaten?
She threatened my son. That if
Just
she...
then don't speak.
She threatened me, ma'am.
What did she say to you and when?
When I moved out of the house around March 31st of 2019, shortly after that, around April, there were some damages in the house as far as holes. There were some damages on the doors and stuff made by her, I'm saying. So,
Would you please tell me what the threat is?
That I couldn't see my son if I didn't go to the house to fix the damages.
Okay, good. That's not a threat. The case is dismissed for that.
Your Honor.
Hey! Am I efficient? Now, money owed for damages, forget it. Lost wages, forget it. And false reports to CPS. Now, you filed a report with the Child Protective Services, or did your mother?
I did, ma'am.
When? What date?
The 4th of October of this year.
Had you and Savannah been to court with regard to custody and/or visitation?
Visitation, yes.
And when had you been to court for visitation?
The 31st of October of 2019.
So prior to that, you were regularly visiting with your son?
Yes.
Okay. And what prompted you to go to court?
When I picked up my son from Savannah Service on October 3rd of 2019.
Nope, that's wrong.
Stop shaking your head. And stop shaking. It's making everybody watching think there's something wrong with their television. Okay. When you picked your son up on October 3rd, what?
I had seen that my son had abrasions, marks, bruises on his face.
May I see?
Yes, ma'am.
He was lucky that that poke in whatever he fell on didn't get him a little closer to the eye.
Yes, ma'am.
But there are other marks on him as well. Bird, would you show these pictures to the defendant? Can you explain the marks to the child's back to me?
The child's back is when Adam brought him to me. I took a picture and I sent that to Adam when I got him back from him.
Is this the picture she sent back to you, or you took of him on the 3rd?
That's the picture I took. Those are all pictures that I took, Your Honor, and printed out myself.
Who do you live with?
I live by myself.
Who's that?
This is my boyfriend.
That's a boyfriend. You mean he just comes by and he travels with you when you come here? Well, so this is your counterclaim. Counterclaim is that the plaintiff filed a report with Child Protective Services of suspected child abuse, and he did so
But, Your Honor,
maliciously.
I did get my son back on October 31st because the mediator called CPS and asked if there was enough evidence to keep Josiah from me.
Just a second. Don't tell me. Listen to me. I don't want you to tell me what anybody else did. I don't rely on the qualifications of anybody else in interpreting facts, photographs, or anything else. I've probably been in the business longer than anybody that saw you or your son. If I saw pictures like this and read this report from the doctor, which says the minor child, who's 1, has bruising to the face and legs. Mother reported minor fell, but the bruises are not consistent with the child falling. Well, that certainly looks right to me. If I just saw one picture of the child with a bruise on them, I'd say, well, it's possibly fell on his face. These bruises are all over.